Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty empire of Onion, and this is Oxygen Not Included. Well, it's a mess. It's a real mess. I'll tell you that right now. What does this thing even need? Power? Tell them what to store? Automation? What do you need all that for? It's a smart storage bin, and it's smarter than me, because I don't know what the heck it's asking for. Alright. Is the water temperature cooling? Not much. It's actually cooler over here now than over there, which is weird. It used to be like 180 degrees over here. Now it's down to 140, 130. Up to 160 over here. So, I'm not a programmer, okay? I'm not ragging on the people who are working diligently to make this game. They've done a fantastic job so far. I'll never argue that, because I can never do what they've done already, okay? So with that being said, the thermodynamics of this game don't necessarily match reality, okay? I couldn't do that. I couldn't make them match reality because I'm not a programmer, like I said. So yeah, mad props to all the efforts that they put in, but the game still needs work. There are already patch notes of a new patch that they've released, so they are still working on the game. And again, I'm not trying to down them or anything. They've done a great job. I love this game. It's a lot of fun. There's still a bunch of bugs and stuff that I don't necessarily agree with. Things in the game that are difficult to get around. Part of it is user error, because I'm not familiar with the game enough to get some of the things accomplished correctly. Travaldo has died like 10 times already trying to analyze this vent because he was getting scalded. He would never come back home. And then people wouldn't go past here unless I disabled this to get them to go past there to save him. Most of the time, they wouldn't even go rescue him because this triage cot would not be assigned to him. Once I assigned this to him and this was disabled, then they would eventually try to go rescue him, but by then he usually died. So I've kind of figured out that routine, and since then we have successfully analyzed this cool steam vent. This one still needs to be analyzed, and they're working on it already, so that's good. Yeah, my main goal and the end goal for this series, because I do need it to end pretty soon, we're going to try to dig greedily and deep to try to find some oil, because we haven't discovered oil yet. I figure it's down, 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 right? It's got to be. Also, we've never gone up high enough to reach the surface. This is the highest we've gone to uncover this steam vent because we were almost out of water last stream. And I've been putting off this game because of how frustrated I was with it, to the point that it's been so long since I played it that there's not even a YouTube stream VOD of it. This is my first time streaming it on YouTube. All of the previous VODs were from Twitch. So, I've been streaming on YouTube for like 2 weeks or something like that, so it's been a while. And we've had other games that I wanted to play and have played since then. So yeah, all of that aside, we should get this gold amalgam. We don't need it. We have gold amalgam, okay? Stop talking about that. There is a boatload of coal here that we do need to grab, actually. It would be brought down to... That's for the slime. It would probably be brought here. It looks like the coal generators have not been given resources. Again, I feel like this is a bug, right? The fuel request threshold is 65%. Duplicants will be requested to deliver coal when the total charge of the connected batteries falls below 65%. Okay. This, again, is user error. I was under the impression that the fuel request threshold was for the coal generators themselves. So that if the coal generators drop below 65% fuel, they would request more. That's what it should be, to my mind. Because it doesn't make sense that them being connected to batteries has anything to do with the generators themselves. If the generators need coal, they should be supplied coal, period. The batteries are empty beyond that, okay? So they should have supplied the coal already because the batteries are empty, even per this parameter, right? So they should have been supplied coal. We have coal right here. That's the only thing that ever goes into this storage bin is coal, so that it can be immediately supplied to the generators. So, again, I feel like that's a bug. There's no power in the batteries. The coal generators have no coal. And there's coal sitting right here in storage, ready to be delivered to the generators. Maybe that's where they're going right now, but I feel like they're cleaning up the water. And the generators are set to priority 9. The most urgent, okay? Most urgent thing is to fill these up with coal. Every time that we've been losing oxygen in the base is because they refuse to fill these up. This has been an issue as well, because apparently when this gives a red signal, they refuse to fill up the coal generators. And every now and then it'll flash back and forth. We might be able to see it happening, except that we have absolutely no power whatsoever. So there we go. And yeah, every time it flashes to red, they get interrupted for delivering coal. So now it's green, and now they're powering, so that's good. Yeah, because this is the demand, right? Yeah, if wattage consumed is above 430, then there's a demand for power, and they will deliver power. Okay, but if that flashes to red, the dupes will be interrupted in their quest to fill this up with coal, which also feels like a bug. This should have absolutely no bearing on whether or not these get coal. This should only turn these off if the wattage drops below, right? That's all it should be. And again, I'm not a programmer. I don't know how that works in code language. So I don't know how to fix that. But it needs to be fixed because that's infuriating. We have coal stored. Coal should be supplied to the generators. And then this should turn the generators off if we don't have that much draw on the power, right? They should fill up the batteries above 65%. And again, this shouldn't have any bearing on the batteries. This should be when the fuel drops below 65%, more fuel should be thrown in. That was what I thought the fuel request threshold is all about. Because per the name, they should be requesting fuel when it's below 65%. Right? That's what makes sense to me on that one. So that's either my misunderstanding or just the wording needs to be changed to where it makes sense. Yeah, there wasn't much else. There wasn't much else that I really needed to talk about. Oh, this over here, though. Being at over 100 degrees. Even though this is absolutely full of hydrogen, we've got 6 of these Wheezeworts in here trying to cool down the whole place, and it's still over 100 degrees. Like, I feel like the Wheezeworts should win out in this process. And the air and the water should be cooled down. I was hoping, too, that since this water coming from this vent cools down so much as it comes down, that eventually it will sort of balance out the temperature in here to even 130 would be great. 140, okay. That's much better than 180 degrees, which is what it was coming out of this on its own. Somehow this has cooled down. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it has. So that's okay. That's fine with me. But overall, the temperature is still terrible. And most of that is because it's impossible to cool down this area. The temp shift plates don't make sense to me still, and again, that's user error. I don't understand them. If we go into, where is it, furniture? No, it's a utility. Temp shift plates. Accelerates or buffers heat dispersal based on the construction material used. As a small area of effect, thermal properties of construction materials determine their heat retention. We're trying to cool things down, so we did the, no, did we do thermally reactive? I thought we did the slow heating ones. Where was that at? Sedimentary rock? Igneous rock, yeah. Did we not use igneous rock? No, we used sedimentary. Because they were thermally reactive. Huh. Because we tested it, right? We used sedimentary rock for the temp shift plates over here. And that's why it's so cold on this insulated tile here. Is because it was transferring the cold into that tile. Over here, same thing. We used, yeah, sedimentary rock for the temp shift plates. And look how cold it is. It's freezing in here. Like, almost freezing in here. So, yeah. And that's extended up. These guys, thankfully, are pretty resistant. 41 degrees is what they'll handle, and this is 42.5, so they're at the verge of being too cold. At the verge. But it's still coming out here at like 75 degrees, right? And that's only half coming out here because I had to wire up the oxygen into these suits, or else they would never fill up with oxygen. Because before that, they were drawing their oxygen from this area, which is almost, yeah, barely breathable. It's down to 350 G for 400. 400. And it will only suck in actual oxygen because we have the deodorizers around to take the pollution out, right? So a lot of polluted air being spit out, especially here. I probably ought to close that. Or deconstruct it, or whatever, since they're always open. But anyways, yeah. And again, this is my very first playthrough of this game, so a lot of it is user error. I just don't understand the mechanics of the game. Another unrealistic factor that I find is the gases and stuff, right? Hydrogen goes to the top left? Question mark? That doesn't make any sense to me. I get that hydrogen is a light gas, so I would just expect it to go up. Whatever the least resistance path is to go up would be its direction, right? But for some reason, it wants to go top left. So this room always has hydrogen in it. Always. Even when all of these rooms leak out through here, this room always has hydrogen. Doesn't make any sense to me. I get that hydrogen is a light gas, so it should go up. And then it's like oxygen and polluted oxygen, about the same level. Chlorine, and then CO2 is the heaviest. It goes down. That makes sense to me. And even CO2, it likes to go bottom left. Or I mean bottom right, sorry. And so this room was hard to clear out because there was a pocket of CO2 down in this corner for the longest time. Until I put this vent as hydrogen to push it out as much as I could, because this corner was filling up with hydrogen first, and even then it was difficult because the hydrogen wants to go top left. So the hydrogen was actually filling up this first, next to the door, and kind of pushing this direction. So the carbon dioxide was trapped here for the longest time. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand the tendency of hydrogen to go left. It's just crazy. So yeah, I've had a lot of issues with this game. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. But there's a lot of issues still. So, that I'm having. I don't know if other people share those sentiments or what, but I've been having a lot of issues with this game. So yeah, right now, for me, my goal is to reach oil and reach the surface. Beyond that, you know, it's whatever. It also occurred to me that we should wrangle this guy. Right? and then drop him off up here with the Pakus, because he eats polluted dirt, and the Pakus expel polluted dirt. So that's a match made in heaven. But I think I would have to put in an actual, like, critter drop-off or whatever. If I put it here, I feel like the guy would just be trapped here. He would never go down and around. I don't think I can put it down here because it'll be submersed or whatever, and they wouldn't have access to it, right? If I tried to build it here, it would be flooded or something, and they wouldn't actually use it. He's not considered a fish, and so I can't drop him in here because of the restrictions here. I would like it if he was considered a fish, and then he could just be wandering around down here. That would make it a lot easier for me. But unfortunately, it's not the case. Our oxygen generation is really good, but unfortunately, these two pumps just aren't doing the business because they're all linked up to one line to output. So these pipes fill up kind of fast. These pipes don't fill up almost at all, but these pipes fill up pretty fast. I'm thinking we need either another group of these guys. What are they called? Electrolyzers, okay. Somewhere else, like over here or something, so they can output as well, because these two pumps are just being overworked as it is. I guess alternatively we could just hook this pump up to this one side and this pump to this one side instead of bridging them together. But the reason why I have them bridged together is to go through this filter and filter out the hydrogen and stuff, right? So that's why they're all going to the same hydrogen pump and being pumped out. I don't know why this pipe is here. If it's being fed around anyway. And I think this pipe doesn't know why it's here either, because it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I can see that it's hooked up to the gas mask thing, but that has never received its oxygen mask even though I built one. I built two masks, one for this one and one for this one, and this one has never come back. I have no idea where it's at. No clue. And it is selected to request suit delivery. So it exists somewhere, but it's never been brought. I could make another one, but I feel like it's the principle of the thing, because it was definitely built. I set up two, I think it was iron masks to be built. One went here, and one never appeared here, even though the bill is complete, so. It's confusing. We've run into a lot of issues that I feel like are bugs, and I'm not satisfied with the quality of the campaign so far. But yeah, I'm willing to take responsibility for my own issues and my own ignorance of the game mechanics, so. Whatever it's worth. Got a bunch of iron right there. It's kind of handy. We could get in here and dig out some of this coal as well. Wouldn't be a bad idea. It would release the chlorine and the hydrogen both. They wouldn't be able to get anywhere that's, like, troublesome, you know? Especially if we dug in from this side and then went up and over. The hydrogen would just come up here, the chlorine would come over here and clean out some of this nonsense. Yeah. And we could even go like this. Yeah. Well, let's see. We come up to there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we could clean this all out. And that. And those. Yeah. So we'll clean out those. We'll see how that goes. And then we'll get the rest of this coal around here. That'll be good, because we are running low on coal. In fact, I wouldn't mind even driving this up to a priority 6. For all of this. I say that, but these plants are irrelevant to me. So if those get prioritied up, it's not going to be helpful. But it's alright. Sleep again. Good. Good. I mean, we've been here for almost like 2 years. Right? 365 times 2 would be 720, 730? But, like I've said, we had to reload a couple of times because people were dying for no reason. That was pretty infuriating. Let's drop one there. And I think we need another one right there. Rest of the rooms aren't that bad. This one's kind of ugly. So it probably wouldn't hurt to drop like a metal block. Is marble better? Plus 20? They're the same. We have more granite though. And decor plus 20%. That's going to be good. And it's a buy 2. So that's fine. We'll put that there. The metal could do... Yeah, iron. Right there. It's not a good use of our iron. Copper ore, we don't have any of that available. We haven't seen copper in a while, so I like having it around. We're also going to go after this coal too. But I want to make sure that this water is going straight down and over to our land. Germs here, it is all germy. All the way down all the time. The water itself, however, is not. Probably due to the very high temperature of the water. So maybe this chlorine moving through here will help. It doesn't do much for actually curing the germs, except for where the chlorine exists. So, it's not the best, but it is something. It occurred to me to put one of the air purifiers around here somewhere. We should also just get rid of these ladders. They're irrelevant. Like here, basically, is where I was going to put a deodorizer. It would produce pure oxygen from this polluted oxygen gradually, but all of that would just be here, and we wouldn't have any way to pump it back into the base. Our oxygen production is insufficient, even though it's not telling us it is. Just because these guys can't pump through as fast as I would like for them to. And again, that's... See? Why? Why is she starving if she's in the kitchen? We have an entirely full refrigerator. This is about a quarter of the way full. Like, why is she starving? Okay. Did she eat something finally? Why'd it go away? That doesn't make sense. Like, maybe she doesn't have a mess table to sit at, because we have more dupes than we have mess tables. I know that. I hate that they're assigned to people. I hate it so much. If they're unoccupied, then any dupe should be able to sit there. So that in my mind needs to be fixed. The ownership of property just drives me nuts. Like, I like to compare this game to RimWorld, even though I know they're not the same, and there's some things that I like in this game better than RimWorld, right? First of all is that they deal with the dynamics of different types of gases, different types of liquids, and stuff like that, moving liquids around, which you can't do in RimWorld, really. So, in some ways, this game is much better. But there's a lot of things about RimWorld that this game could learn a lot from. And one thing is that if there's an empty chair next to a table in RimWorld, any guy will go and sit there. Any colonist will sit there and eat their food at a table. So it doesn't make any sense that these tables are assigned to people when anybody should be able to sit there and eat food. It's ridiculous. Like, at my family table, if there's an empty chair, you sit there, and if it's at the table, you eat, you know, at the table. I personally eat in my room. So why do you even need a table if you could just grab food and go eat in your room? For some reason, for colonists in RimWorld, that gives a debuff, because they ate without a table. I think that's ridiculous. And it shouldn't be a thing. Or at least there should be some colonists that have quirks about them that don't care about that kind of thing, you know? Because everybody's different. Okay. So let's try and make this oxygen situation more efficient. If we deconstruct this gas pipe. Okay. So this pipe is going into this gas filter, which is filtering the hydrogen into here. The oxygen is going into this bridge, into there. All of that needs to be destroyed. Yeah. And so the bridge goes over the hydrogen, over here. This bridge doesn't need to exist, but we should also eliminate this one. Okay. And this should be at a 9. For deconstruction, that's fine. Okay, so this, though, we need an insulated pipe that goes here. We need a gas bridge. I almost pressed Q or E to rotate. Not a thing. Here. Okay. So this filter has to be built to the right of that. Gas filter. Here. We're going to want insulated pipes here. Okay. Okay. And then in what? I clicked on insulated pipe, sorry. There. We're also going to need heavy watt wire. Yeah, iron is fine. Gold amalgam, sure. Plug that in. Okay. Get that built as quickly as possible. I didn't look at what we're doing. Yeah, slow heating. That's fine. Okay. No. The filter, please. The filter that's right there. My gosh. Hydrogen is coming out there. Okay, just a little bit more to do. Yes, there we go. Okay, so now we split it up so that the hydrogen is still going somewhere. Come on. Are you serious right now? Okay. So this one can't pump out because the hydrogen doesn't have anywhere to go. This is ridiculous. The hydrogen should go both directions, but it just won't. And that's stupid. So that too there needs to be a way around that. Let's see. Where do we even find gas storage? And why isn't it in ventilation? Oxygen? It shouldn't be in refinement either. Stations? Clearly I have it available. Can I build a copy? No. I have to find it. Ah, gas reservoir. Of course it's in the base building when it's a gas item and it's not in ventilation. That makes perfect sense. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Okay. So the input is at the top here. Actually, having some hydrogen storage would be kind of nice. Alright, so we'll put that there. Is it bothered that it's floating, I wonder? Gold amalgam, that's fine. They won't be able to reach that, so we'll have to go with tiles anyway. We have the most of sedimentary? No. So it's 5 digits, that's 6. Yeah, so it's still... There, that'll be fine. Yeah, it would be upset that it was not in its place. Okay. I don't want everything to be built at a 9, though. Okay, that's a 5. Base buildings are at a 5. Okay. Yeah. Only one person can come over here at a time because they have to be... They have to be with a mask. We had people coming over here without masks, and they would always complain about oxygen, so... That's why I even built that there. But this needs to be built right now so that we can have oxygen generation over on this side. Oxygen pumping out. Okay. She delivered a whole bunch. Let's see who comes down here and builds it. We'll see. I could also have priorities screwed up as well. I tried to give people priorities for what they're good at. And decorating, I restricted to people who are good at it. Right, so nobody's doing decorating except for Rowan and, who? Ruby, because they're excellent at it. Yeah, skill 9. Very good. Skill 12. So I should even upgrade that another time, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not getting my priorities right. Wouldn't be the first time in my life. Okay, got somebody delivering. Gold amalgam. 330. Granite. You know what? I should be able to reach this from there. They can. $109. Invalid building location? Why? It has a foundation now. Is it really trying to get a base, like, fully across? That's a bit selfish, if you ask me. And now it's downtime and they're going back to sleep. So the oxygen is not being pumped out at a reasonable rate. It's all getting pumped onto this side, though, which is kind of nice, because this side has not seen a big influx of oxygen until now. All these suits are full, so it's finally being actually pumped into the base now, which is great. Have any glossy Draco eggs? We do. We do. But we're not getting plastic from them, because, guess what? Reproduction 6%. Right, here's what we're going to do. No glossy Dracos. We're going to say 4 creatures max. And then over here, yes, glossy Dracos. There's a limit of 10 creatures over here. I feel like we have way too many hatch. And we also probably have too many regular Dracos here. The hatches are producing coal, because we have the feeder here to feed them. So that's good. See, I don't get... He bound up that guy, even though he didn't need to be bound. Just because there was a limit of creatures here. Whatever. You set him free down here yet? Where's he at? Yeah, there he is. Running around. Good. Temperature is still 160, 130, 140. I wish it would even out at like 140. Because it shouldn't be hotter over here. There's no reason for that. Right. So the hydrogen's being pumped into here. My issue is that this will fill up eventually. I suppose we could pipe another pipe around to go back into this hydrogen generator. So I'll try to remember to keep an eye on that. But at least we have both pumps pumping. So oxygen should be flowing into the base as fast as it can be produced by these 3 electrolyzers. We could even build a 4th in here, if we're able to keep these pumping at a reasonable pace. It seems to be working the way I intended, though. So that's encouraging. We could even go straight down and around, like this. I don't know if we could go straight in, but I feel like we could. It didn't seem to work over here, so I might be wrong. Maybe we'd have to go up and straight in. Like, not into the pipe, but into the input for it to actually work. But look at all this oxygen being pumped through now. That's like twice as much as before. Maybe that'll start helping to pressurize in here, pushing the hydrogen up, which is... This is pushing the hydrogen back down and into here. Into here, actually, first. And then around into here. This is never holding anything because this is consuming everything, as far as the hydrogen is concerned. Okay. So that issue has been resolved. That's fantastic, actually. The only other issue with this is that they're running constantly, which means these are going to be consuming a lot more coal, because they're powering these. Obviously, this guy is running almost constantly, so that's helping, but you can see these are almost empty, and these, well, the batteries are full, which is nice. Yeah, and this is giving a red signal, so we're not pumping out polluted water into this area anymore. That's good. It's very good. Let's see. Trivaldo has almost completely analyzed this other steam vent, which is enormous. Enormous in its importance, I would say. Let's get the more of this coal. Do we want to go that way? We can go up by 4. So from here, I think we could reach all of that. I can still climb up this to get up there. And then from here, I think we could reach that too. Okay. That should be doable. Only... From here, yeah, they could reach that. Okay. I like and dislike the music getting louder as we get closer. It's a cool effect, but I don't know. It can be too loud at times. Alright, we've gotten some more plastic, that's good. I still need to replace more beds with comfy beds to improve morale. But I feel like getting the chlorine pushed down into the lower area is a higher priority than having comfy beds. There's oxygen up here, though, so we could start getting rid of these cots and get them replaced. How much plastic do we have, though, for comfy beds? We could make 3. We can make 3 total. Okay. Really, I should deconstruct this one too, because it's not in use. Let's make this a high priority. Nice. Yeah. Okay. These two should be automatically assigned. I don't know why they aren't. We have... Let's see. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah. So whoever... If there's anybody sleeping on the floor, they should be taking up these 2 beds. I don't know why this one was automatically assigned. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now they got it. And check out the decor. Oh, yeah. Super all the way across, except for down here. Why are there light bugs in here? It's fine. It's fine. Best we can do down here, though, is sculptures. Let's see. Granite masterpiece. Look at that guy. He's adorable. Masterpiece. It doesn't say what it is, but it's one of those guys. I can't remember what they are either. I don't think we have one. We haven't seen one either. I don't know who they are or what they do. We got yucky lungs. How are we doing on medicines? We got 5 medical packs. Do we have medicine in here right now? Yeah. Okay. Allergy meds and curative tablets, we only have 5 kilograms. Now we should definitely have those in here, but how much do they weigh each? Okay, 1 each. So there's 5 more curative tablets. Okay. Hopefully someone will put that back in there. I didn't mean to deselect it. I was trying to click on it to see information. Again, user error, because I'm not used to how this game works. Again, it's my first playthrough. Right. They are pumping this out pretty fast. Staying around 1,000 G. I don't know if that's like grams per square inch, or I don't know how they measure the density of the gases. I see the G, but I don't know what it means. Yeah, this is almost half full already. So we are going to have to output this over to the generator, which is fine. Let's go for granite. This is slow heating, but they both have overheat temperatures increased. I don't love for them to come into this room, but it's necessary in this case. And I hope that this doesn't confuse the dang pipes, because it looks like it's trying to loop it here instead of feeding it in. Maybe there's a better way to do this, but I feel like it shouldn't connect up. Since that's an input, I feel like it should just input it, you know? I feel like since it's connected up, there's going to be issues. And if there is, we'll make adjustments, but it's annoying that that is a thing. And it worries me. I have extreme anxiety about this right now. I feel like it's going to ruin everything. And that bothers me for some strange reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me hard questions. Hey, it's cooling down in here. It's less than 120. That's good. The water is at 110. That's good. How's the temperature overlay? It still looks terrible. For some reason, this bed is incredibly cool, while these beds are warmer. Heat rises, so that makes sense, but I'm confused why this bed looks so much cooler. I was hoping that was due to the water cooling down, but it's still 150 on this side. What's this? Ruby? You're my hero. Good job getting all that done. Looks like they've already completed this side of it. See. Is gas trying to pass through? No. So that already is a huge relief. I still just worry that it's going to count this as like a through pipe instead. If that's the case, maybe I will connect it directly to this output. And maybe that will ease the confusion for the game. The game's sake. But I can't be sure that'll be the case. Yeah, this is filling up pretty rapidly. It's 2/3 of the way full already. We just need one more bit of pipe created, and then we should have a lot of energy happening. Sorry, 2 pipes. I didn't see this elbow. Yeah, delivered. Built. Alright, yes. It's traveling the correct direction. The saints be praised. Oh. Oh. Ugh. I have such a healthy happiness for this right now. Except I don't get why the fullest pipe is taking the secondary... I guess they're equally kind of being put in there. So let's see. 66 is its current contents. 5.9. So it is... Oh. It dropped. Yeah. Yes. Okay. It's dropping. That's actually really good. Normally I would be kind of annoyed. If I was trying to keep this powered up 100% at all times, I would be kind of annoyed. But that's not my goal, right? We want to keep hydrogen in these 2 rooms, for sure. Keep them fully densified, or whatever. Fully filled with hydrogen. So, but you can see, if there's any space in these rooms for hydrogen, that's usually where it goes, you know? It's balanced, obviously, but it'll go in there. Whoa, man. I feel so much better now. I can breathe. I can breathe after that. Yeah, that oxygen is being pushed out as fast as possible. So we should see a bit of breathability. We don't. Man. That's far worse than what I expected to see. We've had much better before, she said. We've had all of this, the light blue, all in here before. This is nice. This is not usual because of this. Alright. These guys are probably glum again. 9 of 25? 15 of 25? What's their reproduction? 47? 19? 14 of 25? 77? 5? 12? These are all young guys. The old ones already died? They must have. Because that was all of them. We don't have any fillets coming in today. Sadly. Hopefully it'll be fine. Hopefully it will be fine. Is Draco starving yet? He's hungry. He has a 82% chance of dropping a glossy. He will eat Bristle Blossom or Mealwood, neither of which we have in here, because they won't grow in here. It's too hot. 81. 86. Maybe it's cooled down enough. 81. Oh, the air is above 86, roughly, most of the time. 93. 78. So if we were to move this grooming station, you think about that. Hang on. I think I left those there so that we could wrangle the guys from anywhere. But maybe it's not necessary. I feel like if we get rid of these ladders, this one especially, then we can move things around. Okay? We can move this guy over to here for starters. If it'll fit. What's it? A ventilation thing? Yeah, canister. Come on, game. It won't fit there. It won't fit there. I don't know if it needs 3 spaces because it apparently isn't interrupted by this or the ladder. So I don't know why. Oh, because of the plant above it. That's why. Huh. Might have to get rid of that. We've got 3 already. Why are they mad? Oh, they want to be hot. So these, the regular Drekos are going to end up getting hungry. Yeah. Because they'll have nothing to eat either. Because the temperature isn't high enough. That's a huge pain. Why is it cooling off so much around here? Because of this. This whole room is outputting temperature. Alright. This has to be deconstructed, and we have to put insulated tiles here. Hang on. Slow heating, I don't care as much about. Thermally reactive, no. Fossil. Why would we build with fossils? Alright, slow heating might be the one. Maybe. Okay. And we actually want these at a desperate level. Build these right now, please. Okay. Yeah. That should definitely reduce the thermal reactivity between these places. But is there something in here we could put to heat this area up, I wonder? For these. I was glad that it was cool so that we could get glossy Drekos in here. Get, like, mealwood planted in here for the glossy Drekos, but... now I'm kind of upset. Let's see, no, it's ventilation canister here. So this ladder kind of has to be here so that we can fertilize these. I just realized. But even still, if we can move this over to here, then we can move the shearing station, or we could just plant something in here. 85 degrees, 84. Versus 78 over here. '83. It's too hot. But again, I wouldn't mind if we just had glossy Drekos. Let's see, that's a station. Grooming, shearing. Yeah. Oh, it's at a 9? Sorry. Sorry. Gold amalgam is all the rage. Power. Power. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Food, we'll do a farm tile right here. We'll plant a mealwood there. What's a temperamentalism of... Okay, 41 to 86. We don't want it to be that cold. 50 to 86. We don't want it to be that cold. I don't understand why this is still cold. It should be warming up by now. This should also be set to hydrogen. Yeah. And also at like a... Oh, 5 might be good. We'll drop it up to a 6 and see what happens, but there's enough hydrogen in here. 5 is probably good. It'll take a second to load, but 5 is probably good. Yeah, density dropped a little bit here, but the temperature is still very cold. Temperature is hovering around 107, 108. Yeah, 106 is about the lowest it goes. I saw a 5 there for a second, but I think it was like a 5.8 or something. So all still a little problematic. This is emptying out, which is kind of nice. I worry that it's going to prioritize the generator instead of the room, but it's fine. Still coming out here at 100 degrees. It's kind of unfortunate. We have printables. We probably have for a long time. Oh, pufflet. Non-aggressive critters excrete lumps of slime with each breath. We have plenty of food. But slime... I assume that the slime is already infected with slime lung every time. Alright. Hang on. Do we have... database? Asymmetric teeth. Baleen-like mess of keratin. Filters out organisms. Usable air is expelled. Does he eat polluted oxygen and output slime? Yeah. It's exactly what he does. Cover range is pretty good. Livable range is excellent. Critter morph. Princes are a little more complex. Bleach stone. Oh, I see. And if he's breathing oxygen, he poofs out oxalite, which poofs out more oxygen. Are you kidding me? Squeaky puffed. Oh my gosh. It looks hideous. Bleach stone from chlorine. Dense puffed from the oxygen. Let's give it a try. Let's get a pufflet. Should we allow him in here? Sure. I wonder how many eggs it will lay. I don't see anything about reproduction. Hungry already? I wonder if it has to live in polluted oxygen. So we could dump it in here. Oh, yeah. Chlorine is being pushed down. It's excellent. Yeah, we could dump it in here. Oh. It doesn't like it that there's a ladder beneath it. That's annoying. I mean, it would thrive in this area, for sure. Okay. Still got more of this. That poor pupplet is probably so confused. It's like, where is the polluted oxygen here? Nice. So this is going to be... yeah. Not a wrinkle. This is going to be where we want the pupplet to go. Don't attack it. Wrangle it. Wrangle it. It's in the wrong place. Wrangle it. Yeah, 4 critters. How many are in here? None. There's no shine bugs in here. That's crazy. No critters allowed. It's downtime, though, so they're gonna sleep. Is it gonna die before they get it? I mean, it's only hungry. It's not starving, so that's good. We'll see how it goes. Sorry about the jet sound. Sorry about the jet sound. Sorry about that. Let's see, we have a little bit of time before we end it. I'm going to take 1 minute. We'll unpause it, but I'm going to take 1 minute, and I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully nobody died, but now I notice that it's saying insufficient oxygen generation. Will nobody ever get this guy? Or what? As I said, puplets are allowed here, but not here. So they should definitely be wrangling him. But it's not happening. Again, I feel like that's an AI bug. They should be wrangling him right now to take him somewhere else. But they're not doing it. Maybe it's because the mask was in use too many times? See, there's Rowan right there, but he's not wrangling the puplet. And now I feel like it's going to die. Because there's no polluted oxygen here. Right, well. If it dies, it dies. Okay? The old meme. Right, from Rocky. I don't know which one it was. Rocky 3 or something like that. If it dies, it dies. Hungry? Did the other one die? I hope it was of old age. Reproduction 9%. Age 15? Okay. So it's only just started growing. Tell me about balm lilies. Tell me that they like... Okay, 95 to 180. That's still too high of a temperature for what we have available in here. It's like 85, 82, 81, 83. It's probably warming up, though. Right? Yes, it definitely is. Okay, we'll see what happens. This is staying full all the time, which is great. It says insufficient oxygen generation. Consuming more than it's producing. By 50? Roughly? 51. It'll be fine. It's because of the puplet, so when it dies here shortly, because it can't find polluted oxygen, then we'll be fine. It's all chlorine and hydrogen in here. Why is there so much hydrogen in here? Have they been going in these rooms? Why? Why are you going in there? I know they have to fertilize them with phosphorite, but can't you do that all in one go? Terrible prioritization. It took me so long to figure out how to cool off the greenhouse enough to get the plants to grow. And it's still not totally there. These two bristle blossoms are having such a hard time. You stay away from the mealwood. It's for the Drecos, okay? I only want glossy Drecos in here. Which is a bit foolish, I guess, because we don't have any more fibers. I can't remember what they're called. The things that create fibers. This is silly. It'll be faster for me to find out how many fibers we have through here. 348. It's more than enough. We don't use them for anything. Did you eat the plant? No. Is he also hungry? Yeah, he is. They're both hungry. It's still too cold up here. Even if I planted pinch of peppers up here, it would still be too cold. I'm trying to think of anything I could do to warm this up. But now that I put mealwood in here, I don't... If it's warmer, it's going to kill the mealwood. It's already almost too hot for it to grow. But not hot enough for these to grow. Yeah, see, it's not actually growing. You can't see it because these guys are always standing on top of it, but it's not growing right now. Now it is. There. To 86. And it's 85.6. 83. Rough. Rough. What? What do you want? Another pufflet? No! No. We can't even get this one the heck out of here. What are you trying to give me two for? Is it gonna die? Hungry? Unreachable? They're not actually unreachable because they're right next to ladders and they fly down, which is ridiculous, but we still don't have the option to wrangle them. So that needs to be fixed. That's a bug. That's a feature that needs to be added, I should say. How about? Just to try to be a little more positive. Yeah, we haven't harvested Dreco scales for a while. That's why we need more of them. That's also why we need to keep digging down to get to oil. Let's go. That's as far as I can see. Priority 6. If you're not building, you're sleeping. Uproot this. Let's move all this water over so we don't have to worry about it bogging us down as we go. Also, this plant is going to cause a bunch of problems being where it is. Stop it, Marie. Stop it. Alright. It's downtime. Also, since it's a bit slimy and a little weird, we're coming up right underneath that plant. I don't like that. Let's go left of it. Okay. It's a good thing I changed that before the big lag spike. It's fine. What? What the heck? Alright. We're good. Long commutes? Get over it! Walk faster! How about that? You ever thought of that? No, you didn't. Because you're lazy. You're lazy. You hear me? Stop digging the ladders. That's a priority 6. We have priority 7 over here. Stop it. Let's because I have more builders than diggers. That's the problem. Right? Stop. Stop building. Just for a minute. Okay. She can't help herself. Crazy. We're just gonna have to deal with saltwater being in our way then. Fine. Fine. I'm up for it. Let's see. Need at least 2 to get up. So we could go that deep. We'll see how it goes. Maybe as they enter this area, the water will be spilled out before I can get the ladders built in here. And everyone will die in here before I can get the ladders built. That would be pretty typical, I would say. Have they done anything up top, I wonder? Let's start. Yes, they did. They did, for sure. Has this one been studied as well? Yeah, analyzed. Eruption period 550 seconds every 940 seconds? Or is that... No, it can't be cycles, because that's with the sea. Alright. Active period 76.7 cycles every 116.3 cycles. Next activity in 16 cycles. Okay. Is this guy emitting right now? We were also trying to get steam vents going. Next dormancy in 60 cycles. Okay. So he is erupting right now. Yeah. That's definitely adding to the temperature. 40... 41. So it's like, okay. Alright. This isn't how temperature works at all. This pump right here has been sucking the temperature of the water over towards it the entire time, which is ridiculous. I guess maybe it's evened out to 140 up to 150 over here. But see how it goes up? And then what the heck? 120 on this tile? That's... Never mind. Never mind. I'm tired of even trying to figure it out. Oh, this is cooler. This is cooler by like 3 to 5 degrees. So an average of 4 degrees cooler than what it was when we started. I like that. I love that. I live for this. I do worry, though, that as this pump pulls the hotter water over towards it, that'll change, right? That'll go back up, because the hotter water will be coming up through here again. heating up, apparently, the temp shift plates. Which maybe I should only have put behind the air pipes and the Wheezewort plants around that way. So that it's not transferring the temperature of the radiant liquid pipe, but is transferring the temperature of the Wheezeworts and the air, the air pipes. I don't know. I feel like that's a really tedious and kind of ridiculous way to run it, but whatever. Oh, he's been tied up. Finally. Trust. Okay. Can someone please put him where he belongs? Anybody? Oh, they're on downtime. I don't get it. I guess because he was a tiny baby? He's not dying, though. So that's something. Penned with puffed prints? I guess it's just a raw chance of the puffed prince egg? I don't know. It's complicated. Now he's been released. Okay. Alright, game. Nobody's allowed in here. Okay? Nobody. Wrangle him. I see you there. Wrangle him. Now take him where he's supposed to be. You fool. Take him. She just leaves him there. What the heck is the idea behind that? Look, the priorities for Rowan. Ranching, #1. How about? And then what's her name? Ranching should be #1. Oh, Lara doesn't even have attacking. Doctoring could be. Yeah, operating should be high for her. Tidying, let's say. And supplying would be nice. Very few folks have storing available. Joshua does everything, which is unfair. A puffed? No, a vole pup? Reject all. They feed on, like, surface materials like timber and stuff, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what I've read from the past. So why won't they deliver this pup to where he's supposed to be? He's supposed to be here. Pups. That was the problem. That was the problem. Again, user error. I just didn't understand what the priorities had to be. I should have known. We didn't have a puffed, though, so that option wasn't available to us until it grew up, so... There. There you go, puffed. Have fun. Yeah. It still says it's hungry, but that shouldn't last long. Because now it's in the midst of polluted oxygen. It should be breathing its heart out. Yeah, there it goes. It's sucking. It's sucking so good. Oh. It does love a good suck. Alright. 4 critters, but pups are not them. So now they should wrangle him when he grows up and bring him over here when it happens. Downtimes. We had a dance party. Good. Good. It's happening. Comfy beds. We're getting some oxygen in here. It's all, like, barely breathable, though. These are pumping non-stop. Non-stop. This is going to run out. These are going to run out during the night. And then the batteries are close behind. I don't know where that water came from. Which always annoys me, because there's always random water in my base. For no apparent reason. No apparent reason. Just random water. Annoying. How'd he get out? Can he jump up 2 squares? He can! Agile little critter. That gives me ideas then. Let's see. I said we can't build it here because it'll be flooded, but let's see. Let's see. Because I would love to have one of those little busy buggers in my base. 6. 21. Only 64 reproduction? I'm sorry, you're full at 59 reproduction at 14. It's probably not going to make it to 100. We've got 3 eggs as well. 24 of 25, definitely not going to make it to 100. 17 of 25, with 78 to go. Ooh, that's a tough one. He might make it. 16 with 72. Same. 15 at 68. We'll give him a chance. 18 at 30. No way. So that's 4 going, and we have 3 eggs. 6. You're 5. You're 24 at 5%. Okay. That's happening. Yeah, we know. I did it on purpose because we need... Well, we don't need the fish fillets, but we're going to take them. Because why not? Somehow the water is cooling down over here. 139 now, instead of 140. And that's cooled this down. Average of 102. So, why are you in here? Wild? Wild? Wild and happy? Whatever. Yeah. Building flooded. But I want poke shell and spawns in here. Will they still use it, even though it's flooded, is my question. So I'd love to wrangle this guy. He's at 85, age of 100, so he's probably gonna die. Alright. Again, why are you in here? Why? Don't get it. Okay. They can reach that from here. There. That also opens us up to head over here to this coal mine. Which is exactly what this is. Make no mistake. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Stop it. Were all of those at priority 9? Yes, good. Dig. Dig, my children. Dig. Shit. That bloody water over. What? It looked like he wrangled, but... Oh, okay, he is wrangled. Okay. Is anyone going to actually take him to where he belongs, though? That's the question. Here comes Roan. He's digging. He's digging. He's not here for the scamp. The poke shell. There's another one. A spawn. Wrangle him. Wrangle him. We should probably have Atmo suits or oxygen tanks or something for over here, but they don't seem that bothered. Like, they dig, like, 1 or 2 things apiece and then go. I don't care so much. It's inefficient, sure, but who cares? Is that oxalite? Iron ore. I knew that. It's not round, it's square. They're not bagging up the poke shells, though. So clearly, the fact that this is flooded has ruined all of our chances at putting poke shells in here, which is a shame. Camille, why are you in here? Why? Why? I guess she was putting the pupped in here. That's fine. Stop. Where are you? This guy's hungry, but he's sucking. He's sucking hard. And they're infinitely outputting that slime, which is what we need. It's good. It's good. It's real good. These guys are running this, which is running everything else in the entire base. It's good. So yeah, that's what this is, a puffed. Amazing. Okay. At least they've escaped. That's good. And this is a... Is this an egg? Poke shell molt. Okay. Molt. I have no idea when or if this thing is going to lay an egg. Did we ever collect any poke shell eggs? Because I would like to have some. No, we haven't. We have a glossy Drecklet egg, 2 fry eggs, and a hatchling. Why can't we print some poke shell eggs? I was going to reprioritize, but it's irrelevant now. Wow. End gate. End gate. End gate. Signal switches. Security door. Not gate. Diamond? Crude oil. Ah, we found oil. Goal number 1 achieved. Lead. Fossils. We knew about that already. Okay. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Am I kidding me? Has it really been 3 cycles since our last principal? Where's it at? Oh, come on. I didn't realize it would automatically select it. Sorry. I wanted the plastic so we could make more comfy beds, but look. It's only half full. Okay? It's only half full. Speaking of plastic. Yeah, see, he hasn't even been shorn. Where is he? Overcrowded. Glum. We really need to get rid of a few hatches. Let's see, that's a hatch. 2. Sage. 3 hatches there. Alright. So we have 5 hatches. Attack. Oh, I should check their ages. 31. Yeah, don't attack the 77-year-old. Do we only have 1 stone hatch? That's alright. Okay, 16, 19, 53. 91? I don't care about the reproduction because we have eggs. Why does this have a bed outside of stable? Why? Oh, I know why. Because there's 1 tile missing. 1 tile. It's on a 9 already. Build it. Build it. It's 1 tile off from being a stable. Why do you do it from outside? Oh, you fools! Why is she doing it from outside? Yeah, there, now it's a staple. It was 1 tile off. 1 tile off. What's the temperature? 89? 88? You guys are glum? Glum? Why? Its needs aren't being met. Can you expound on that? Like, what needs? I'm pretty sure he just ate the meat of his friend. He ate his friend's meat. Who hasn't done that, you know? Who hasn't done that? Tame -1. Glum again. Why? 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 You have food. You know? If you're not hungry, you're not overcrowded. Are you just upset because your friends died or something? Why? I guess he was getting slime. Which is a valid thing, because we have items that require slime to be fertilized. All of these mushrooms, which are too hot? No. Too cold? They're too cold. Oof. Oof. Okay. Here's what we're gonna have to do. Here's what we're gonna have to do. That's the hydrogen vent. Okay. Gold amalgam. Overheat temperature increased. Thermally reactive decor plus 10%. Wolframite would work, but we're not working with wood. We'll attach these. Directly. I kind of wish that they would, yeah, deconstruct first and then reconstruct while you're in here with the materials that are available already. Stop rubbing your eyes and keeping the door open. Good. Yeah, the materials are already in here, okay? So pick them up and deliver and build. How are you breathing? This is all hydrogen. Okay. Now we need insulator tile. Don't care about slow heating or overheat temperature. We don't really want thermally reactive. Granite's fine. Fine. Since we're ruining the hydrogen density in this room right now, might as well sweep some things. Get our gold amalgam back. Delivered. Okay. All the hydrogen will be sent back. It's fine. These dupes really are champions, though. I talk garbage about a lot of things, but man, these guys really are giving them what for. Look at that. Instant change. Look at all these mushrooms that are trying to grow now. Instant change. That's good. That's good. 98. My gosh, we've never seen it that low. I'm worried. I'm worried. Yeah, 139, 141, 55, 63, 170. So hopefully this 170 isn't just going to get sucked all the way over to here. You know what I mean? Hopefully this 170 is going to cool down to 130 as it goes to get over here. How long is it going to be before this one busts? 10? 10 cycles? And this one is going to be going for another 53, so that's kind of interesting. Why? Why does she come down here? She has to be farming for slime for the actual farm. Alright, we got shine bugs in here. We're down to... well, we're still at around 2,000 density in here. They should be bottling up. Oh. Ooh. Polluted oxygen and chlorine. That is not something I foresaw. Okay. This whole thing is going to be deconstructed. I was supposed to be storing carbon dioxide for this, so that we could get more carbon dioxide in here. But that must mean that the chlorine is falling, which is an excellent sign. It still doesn't seem like there's enough oxygen in the base, but apparently the chlorine is falling. As far down as this. That's insane. Did we open up a new area or something? I mean, we dug further down, but I don't remember busting into like a big chlorine area. Huh. Alright. So do we reckon that those little shrimp guys can pass through this? Because if so, I have an idea. 9. Let's go here. Let's deconstruct one of those. Lyra, you better not drop polluted water all over my base. You understand me? Get to the bathroom. Okay, she went straight across. I thought she was going to go down and in, but she made it. She made it. Good job. Also, Lyra, you're worrying me. There were other people who could be assigned to this, which worries me too. 3 people total. Nice. Good job. Moderate wounds still, but hopefully she'll get better. They have to be coming in here for the slime. There's no other explanation. Because they've all been... Oh, I guess they're coming up here to build, though, too. Slowly but surely. There's a vending machine up here? Oh, man. I bet it's got all kinds of goodies. See how it goes. Yeah. It is just for the slime that they're coming up here. I guess that's my fault because I set these slime containers to be, yeah, at a high priority. Let's do them at like a 6 now. Well... I mean, we need the slime to fertilize these. Yeah, we don't have enough carbon dioxide. So we need to move that down. They already deconstructed that. We have printables again already. Alright. We need poke shells. Okay, they deconstructed that, so let's put a tile. It's already at a 9 right there. Let's do a critter drop off right here. Okay. Okay. Where it's not flooded. Yeah, they are digging deeper all the time. That's good. That's really good. Yes, crude oil. Crude oil. Mmm. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Oof. Oil reservoir times 1. Oh. Mmm. Don't tell America. Mmm. They're gonna get too excited. Let's get those dug eventually. Tell me it's not... Okay. It's on 5. How is the carbon dioxide being scrubbed so thoroughly? We have one scrubber right here. Carbon skimmer. And it's not even doing anything anymore. Just like the first one stopped doing things after a while. It's carbon dioxide around in here. But it's like, it's really been scrubbed. There were densities of like 3,000 units down here before. So I don't honestly understand where it's all gone. Okay, canister filler. We're gonna need... no. No. Cancel. We're gonna put the gas pump here first. And the canister filler right next to it. And then a regular pipe with what we have the most of, which is that. Okay. And then we're gonna have to run heavy watt wire because that's what we have connected to it. Unless I want to build another transformer right here. Which I could do. It would be cheaper, right? But we have enough gold amalgam. Okay. Are they... They're not building that at a 9, are they? They are. 6 at best. 6 at best. I mean, it's a part of our food chain, but we have enough food to last us. So, 6 at best. Don't get too excited. Yeah. Because the atmosphere here is bothering, but we have the mealwood and we have the bristle blossoms to hold us over. We'll be fine. Are you still glum? Are you still glum? No, he's happy. Good. Reproduction at 52. Rising 3 times? 11% per cycle? He's gonna lay another egg, no problem. That's right, he is gonna lay another egg. That's how we know it goes. Okay. And this one also increased. How about it? Glossy is only at 13%, sadly. Maybe it'll eat some more mealwood since we can't actually grow pincher peppers. And from that perspective, maybe I should take those out, but this is really the only acceptable place to grow mealwood. And it's even getting too hot for that. Like 86 is the limit, and it's getting to be like 84? 85? So soon enough it's going to be too hot for mealwood and too cold for pinches. We're going to be stuck in some kind of weird limbo. Where we're going to have to move the Drecos into here to eat, and then move them back in here to grow their skills. Frustrating. It happens, though. Obviously. Alright. Better. Better. It's much more breathable. This says it's breathable, but it's all polluted, so... Sickening. Yeah, we have a lot more blue through the middle of the map than we did before. This is much brighter, and it's pushing blue through here and up into here. This is all polluted, even though it says it's breathable. So don't be fooled. Hydrogen up here. Chlorine down here. And carbon dioxide, apparently. For a second, I saw. But we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Couplet eggs? Sure. Sure. Ah. So we will accept. Okay. Alright. 20 critters. No problem. And then. Hang on. Hang on. We gotta raise the priority because they're gonna take forever to do this garbage. Priority 9. I want this poke shell and this poke shell spawn. Oh, he is a poke shell now. Okay. 6 of 100. This guy's much older. This guy's like 91 of 100. Never gonna lay an egg. Never once. Promise. But if we can get them to help us out. They didn't actually rig one. It's kind of a problem. Okay. Now he's wrangled. So is this guy. Go upstairs. Murray. Eligible. If Marie is almost dead, how is she ineligible? Because she is actively suffocating and her health is down below half. Okay. Alright. No suffocating allowed. Wrangle this guy. This guy's already wrangled. No, he's not. Wrangle this guy. Take them where they're meant to go. She wrangled the wrong place. What's happening here? Rowan, I have faith in you. Alright. Yeah. Woo! Now somebody grab the thing and take it where it's supposed to go. It's only a priority 9. It escaped. Again. Again. Twice. Doesn't matter, he only has 9 years to live. The other one is a much higher priority. The one who's already wrangled. Please get him before he escapes. Yes? Yes? Kidding me? Tell me you're kidding me. Oh my gosh. Anybody. She got him. She got him. Take him up there. She's going. Take him to the critter to drop off. I have faith in you. You can do it. No, you dropped him. Did you drop him? Downtime? Lyra, did you drop him? Tell me he's not down here at the bottom again. Oh my gosh. And he's still wrangled. She stopped and had a problem right here, but she dropped him all the way at the bottom of the ladder now. Okay. This is a big problem at this point. Alright. We're gonna have to have oxygen masks going down. No. We have to take some measures. Okay. We're going to start putting oxygen masks on for down here. I don't think we need Atmo suits, but oxygen masks for sure. Okay. Let's see. No. We have to have the, heavy watt. Okay. Wait. 26993? Alright. I'm not sure why these are all at 9, but I honestly don't care that much. Nope. Gold amalgam. That's what we have the most of. 3 is fine. What's this? A liquid pipe? Why is there a liquid pipe ending here? What? What? Did I... Oh. No, was that the carbon skimmer? Okay. And that's been skimming carbon. That's been eating up all of the carbon dioxide down here, which is great. That's wonderful. I'm not complaining. I'm celebrating. That's great. So, we don't need that anymore. That's great. Fill up my water. Only drink a half gallon today. I need more. Let's erase that then. And let's empty pipe. Wow. That was a long way to send clean water. Okay. And then this bridge. Yeah, liquid bridge should be deconstructed. We'll work on the rest later. Yes. So we're gonna need 3 more masks made. Oxygen mask iron. Okay. Should be more than enough. We'll see what happens to them, though. Actually, we won't see what happens to them. They'll probably just disappear into the abyss somewhere. We have water up here for some reason. We don't even have freshwater pipes running up here. That's impure water. That's polluted water coming up. So where'd that water come from? No idea. Okay. Everyone is doing a thing. I think I have the priorities screwed up right now. Yeah, I should be at a 5. But they built them. That's good. Ain't a mess. In your suit, Trifaldo. How did you get there? Okay. Alright, I guess I didn't realize that snow could block their travel. He's made progress, though. That's good. So we'll throw some more ladders in. Keep trying to get to the surface, because that's our goal. We found oil, so that was goal number 1. 141. 100. 98. It's cooling down, slowly but surely. Okay. Is this holding a little bit of carbon dioxide? Oh, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this. I still want poke shells up there. This guy's dead already, because it's been that many days, and I can't believe it. Speaking of that many days, I think it's about time. We're gonna have to end it. How is there so much polluted air in here? Holy jeez. Oh no. No, it's chlorine. Chlorine and polluted oxygen. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Also gonna have to mop up whatever caused that. It's fine. Alright. Yeah, speaking of days, that's gonna have to do it for me. Yeah. Thank you to the lurkers that showed up. We had 2 and 3 viewers here and there, so I appreciate all of you that were here. I appreciate everyone who is going to watch the VOD, or who has watched the VOD. Watch it on 2x speed. Pro tip. And that's going to do it for this episode. If you want to catch another one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel by becoming a member or through the Patreon link down in the video description. And feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.